Hey, what's up, guys? This is your boy Travis back again here at Big Boy Toy Reviews. This time we are taking a look at Nami from the Variable Action Heroes line from Mega House. If you've seen my Luffy and what was his name? Zoro reviews, you'll know what line this is referring to. An excellent line, a new line from what I can tell, and it looks like they're starting with these One Piece figures. And Nami, they have a couple of other ones out also, which I don't have. They're re-releasing Fire Fist Ace. So I'm going to jump on that as soon as I can. Trafalgar Law, I'm going to have to get him eventually. They'll probably re-release him. And I have to get Sabo. I think is the only other one that is out currently. They got Chopper coming out, and they have what is the other guy's name? I think he's one of the warlords with the big hat, with the hat and the big sword. I can't remember his name, but he is also coming out soon, or coming out this year. So I am really excited about this line of figures because they have all been absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love them, and she is no exception by any means. As a matter of fact, out of the three that I have so far, she is definitely my favorite. But let's go ahead and get her out the way and take a look at the box. The box is quite tall, as you can see. But we got a picture of her there on the front with the window. Picture of her on the side. Some pictures of her on the back here. Some promo shots, I guess. Got another picture there on the side and a little half of the window. So that's the top, that's the bottom. Nothing really special there. It's a box. So she comes with 3 alternate faces. This is the face that she came with in the box. And we'll go ahead and get a close-up of that face. It's a really cute kind of a smiley, smirking kind of face. Don't pay attention to the boobs. Focus on the face, because that's what we're talking about. We're not talking about these. We're talking about the face. Stop looking at the boobs. Look at the face. That's her default face. So let me go ahead and move that out the way so you can stop looking at her boobs. You perverts. Then she has a nice little smiling face here, which is very similar to the original face that I just showed you, but also very nicely done. I don't know why I just went unfocused there. Very nicely done. Like it a lot. Then we have the angry yelling face. You always got to have an angry yelling face. It is absolutely imperative that you have an angry yelling face, and I think this is my favorite face. Then we have a winky face, and it is always imperative that you have a winky face. Probably not. I do wish that she came with another face with the berry symbols on them. If you've seen the anime, you know what I'm talking about. You know what her character is like. And these little berry money symbols pops up on her face a lot. She comes with 2 open hands like this, and the nails are painted, so that's really nice. Whoops, dropped it. The nails are painted, so it's really nice, done really well. She comes with some more open hands. As if those open hands weren't enough, she comes with these open hands. Then she comes with 1 pointer finger, like so. And then she comes with A-OK. A-OK. And let me, that light is harsh. She also comes with 2 hands to hold her, I don't know, power pole. I don't know what the hell it's called. But with that being said, let me show you what I'm talking about. And it is this thing. It is just a plain, if I can get it to focus. There we go. It's just a long metallic blue pole. The painting is done really nicely on it for just being a plain metallic pole, but it does work really well in conjunction with the effect pieces. And it comes with a lightning effect piece, which I like a lot. This is probably my favorite out of the 2 or the 4 pieces, I guess you can get. This is like a spark ball or something. Then she comes with what I assume to be 2 wind type effects, I guess, and those are done in clear plastic, kind of with a white shading on it, and I like those a lot too. And you pretty much just can wrap this around like so and pull it through that little small part up there, and then you can stick this on the tip of the pole. There's a little hole there. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little hole there, and you just stick that in there like so, and there you have it. The wind piece is a little bit different. This has a hole there at the top. Kind of just lace that through like so, and then this one has a hole there at the bottom of this piece, which you can't really see, but trust me, there's a hole there, and you just stick that in there like so, and then you can move that piece up like that, and I think that is how it goes. I don't know if she has, this is after the time jump, I think, and I haven't made it that far in the anime. I'm actually at the point where they are on that island of trees, and they first run into an admiral with the light. He ate the light fruit or whatever, and that warlord with the bear palm on his hand just like made them all disappear. So that is where I'm at. So I haven't gotten to the time jump. I haven't gotten to that war that the pirates had with the military. I haven't gotten there yet. So I don't know. She hasn't used this so far in what I've seen. She's used this lightning to summon like clouds and stuff. So this is the only thing that I'm familiar with. Plus, this pole does not look like this currently in the part of the anime that I'm viewing. So it is what it is. It's really nice to have anyway. So let's go ahead and get to the actual figure itself, because that is really the star of this whole review. And no, I'm not just talking about her titties. You really need to get over that part. Alright? But yeah, she is done really, really nicely. You can't really tell, or you might be able to tell in the video, but she does have some light shading here, yellow, of like some yellow shading here on her hair. Her hair is sculpted really nicely. She does have some shading here on her abs, right there at belly button, right here, the V. She does have some shading here on her arm, on her shoulders, and right here in between the elbow. She has some nice shading there on the jeans, Jeans are sculpted really nicely. No complaints at all. Let's see if I can get this light to kind of work for me and not against me as it usually does. So yeah, the jeans are done really, really well. Let's kind of get a close up there. And you can really tell that they are jeans. She does have a nice ass. Let's not focus on that though. Let's just focus on the sculpt. Nice everywhere. She does have painting. Does she have painting on her? Yeah, she does have painting on her toenails as well. Shoes are done really nicely. So all in all, this is an excellent figure. As far as articulation goes, she does have a joint here in the back of her head, so you can lift that hair up a little bit. Not so much down. It's about that far down, that far up. If you do lift it up, you can kind of get her head up, but not much at all. This can come out. You can wiggle this hairpiece out and kind of get what she looks like currently, like in the before the time jump, kind of, sort of, except for this little thing. But that's cool that you can kind of simulate her as she was before she had the long hair. And actually, if you do that, you can lift her head up a little bit more. She does look down quite a bit. She does have a neck joint there. So I'm not, and I like that, because I'm not really used to seeing female figures with actual neck articulation. Usually, especially with Figma figures, this is a fixed piece and they just move at the head. So with the neck joint, you get a lot of wiggle waggly movement there, and she can go all around, up and down, all that. She can get above parallel there on her arm. She does have a bicep swivel there at the shoulder. She does have a butterfly joint that can get some decent movement out of it there. She does get more than 90 degrees there on the elbow. The little flap on the elbow is a little weird, but I don't hate it. I think I hate this a lot more at the wrist than I do with that at the elbow. She does have a little bracelet here that is a floating piece, so watch out for that when you're changing the hands, because they will fall off. She does have a peg and a hinge there at the wrist, so if you move that joint around, you can get her to do anything you want to there. Now, as far as the torso, and I know none of you are really going to be paying attention to what I'm saying at this point, because now I've drawn attention to something other than the actual articulation of the torso. So she does crunch down about that much, which is a decent amount. If you go any further, you will start getting some gapping in the back. But if you put her hair back on, oh, here comes the cat. If you put her hair back on, it does mostly cover that. So that's okay. She can get some side to side tilt there at the not at the waist, at the torso. And if you see the cat in the picture, don't worry about it. And she can go back about that far. What do you want, cat? Oh man, I think my cat is a little sick, so she is extra lovey-dovey today. As far as the waist here, she does have a little movement, but you're not going to get much out of it at all. And honestly, I'm not really, it's not really that big of a deal. She can get a little bit, as you can see, she can get a little bit out of it. And, well, a little bit until you pop her off, cut her in half. With that being said, this crotch piece is a soft piece, so it won't hinder any of the articulation. And with that articulation, you can kind of see down in there that this is a 3-way ball peg, or like a wide joint. So it's a 3-way peg. So with and it has these, the pegs are in these sockets here. So technically, her legs would be able to go this why she would be able to do the splits if she was cut in half. But this is not the case when her torso is actually on there. And she is easy to pop back on, so it's not that big a deal that she popped off. But she can only get about that far before you have to do a little maneuvering, which would be like this. So you kind of do a little maneuvering and you can get the legs out that far. You just gotta get this leg under her torso, because the torso is coming down into here and hindering the leg articulation. So if you can get it to get under the torso, you can get her to do the splits a little bit more. So that is really good. That is really good. She can kick out about that far. That's just fine. Way more than 90 degrees on the knee. She does have a thigh swivel there at the top. Ankle articulation, she can go up, she can go down. She has a toe hinge. If you actually move that joint around, you can get an ankle pivot. So that is that. So she has all the standard articulation. All the articulation that you could possibly need for this character. She's not a particularly agile character from what I've seen so far. So I think the articulation that she does have is actually more than she actually needs as far as the character is concerned. I don't know, there was a little stoppage there, and that was my camera. I don't know why it stopped, but like I was saying, she does have more articulation than she really needs. She can hold the pole just fine. I'll show you that really quick before I end the review, because we've pretty much gone over everything. She can stand. It's not hard to get her to stand. It's not particularly easy, but she can stand on her own just fine. Let's see. And we'll just get her to holding things hands. And we'll take this piece off. And we'll go ahead and swap these hands out. Like so. Swapping the hands is relatively easy. Although I'm not making it seem like it is, but it is. My cat is all up in the camera. Come on, stop making me a liar. It's not that hard. There we go. And we'll go ahead and take this one off. And it looks like I am getting a little paint rub from I am getting a little paint rub from the pole onto her hands. So you definitely want to watch out for that, because you do have to slide this through like that. Which is just the way that they have hers. They have the hand sculpted. You have to slide it through the hands. And if you slide things like that, it is a good chance that you are going to get some paint transfer. So, and I'll go ahead and swap the face out for you so you can see that. And I'll swap it out to my favorite face, which is the angry face, which is the face that she should be wearing if she is going to be using this pole. And then we'll just go ahead and put the effect parts back on there. Kind of just wrap it around like so. Very easy. And we'll pop this on here. And voila. And at this point, you can kind of get her doing anything. And we'll just kind of get her a little pose here. I do like to get this a little bit close to her hands, just because I want to. No particular reason. Now let's see if we can get her to stand. Her ankles are a little weak, and it just might be mine, but I think it's actually kind of consistent across the board. Like these I love these variable action figure toys, but the joints have a tendency to be a little weak. They really do. We'll just move her over a little bit there. Yeah, and that, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, she's definitely a top-notch figure. And I recommend it 100%. Other than that, guys, go ahead, comment, like, subscribe. Other than that, stay safe, keep collecting, and peace out.